Hey buddy, take two. Hi, I'm Michelle with Yes Michelle Crochets. And before I even say good morning, hello, how are you to everyone, let me first address what for many of you is obvious. I'm in a different location. I'm in my living room. I want you to know I'd already recorded your video. I was setting up to put it together so that we could upload it. And I'll be honest with you, it was my best work for the day. Unfortunately, there were sounds in the background that were completely unacceptable. And I think I heard a little bit of music. So rather than not give you a video today, I care enough to make sure I give you the best video I can today. And that includes a re-record of the beginning of our video. And that is what this is. Now, hello and welcome to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers. And a very special hello and welcome to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I do indeed appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today. I thank you for your time, and I do value it. With that said, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with the quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video. I know it sets the tone for my day. And then I will have a few quick announcements. Oh, before that, there'll be coffee talk. I'm not going to show you my coffee today because the coffee is all the way over there. Then I'll share the weather, and then I will have the announcements. Once I've done the announcements, I'm going to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. And then I will move into the topic of the day. Once I've given you the topic of the day, I'm going to bid you a verbal adieu, but ask you to hang around because I'm going to give you a screen card. And in that screen card, I'm going to detail what I'll be crocheting in the second part of our video. Now, if you're not a crochet artist, by all means, please stay, because I'm not giving instructions, nor am I telling you how to make what I'm making. I'm just a crochet buddy. You'll see my hands crocheting. That's all that represents. I'm hanging around with you. We're sharing some good music, and we're doing what we love to do together. If you're a knitter, knit. If you draw, draw. If you sing, sing. I won't. You don't want that. But whatever you do, even if you just sit back, relax, and enjoy the music, then do that. And I'm going to keep you company while you do. When I'm done with our crochet time, then I'm going to give you another screen card. And in that screen card, you're going to see the quote of the day again. And then I'm going to give you an extended version of our end screen. And that extended version is going to include a celebration of the members of my channel. Once that has gone on and you do see that end screen, it's going to remind you again to like this video if you haven't already done so, though I hope you have, and share and subscribe. Share this video to anyone you think needs just a reminder that they are loved. Or maybe somebody who's having a tough time. That also gets my name out into the algorithm of YouTube, and that really helps me. But I want to be there for you and for who you care about. So if you want to send a virtual hug today, go ahead and share this video. And don't forget, please subscribe. Reason for subscribing is so that you know whenever I drop a video, I go live, or I do a post that gives you information I think you need to know. Of course, either I or YouTube will give you a playlist or video recommendation. You see, the goal is I want to spend as much time with you and love on you for as long as I can. And that's how I do that. Now, let's get into the quote of the day. Today's quote is, "Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice," said by Anton Chekhov. And there is nothing for me to add to that. Quite simply, if you have knowledge and you don't use it, you're wasting it. Just that simple. Now, coffee talk is what it is most every day. Like I said, my coffee's all the way over there now. But my coffee is my bullet blend coffee, where I take my personal bullet blender. I toss in a scoop of chicory, a scoop of my instant coffee, which of course is Cafe Bustelo, a scoop of my fake sugar, a splash of water, 2 ice cubes. I toss in a little bit of cinnamon and drizzle in a little bit of my favorite flavoring, which is the Lorraine salted caramel. Yes, the link is in the description box. Then I'll blend all of that together, pour it over some more ice. Now, I've tweaked my protein shake just a little bit. I still use a pre-made protein shake. Today's protein shake is the Premier Protein Cafe Latte. I pour that into my bullet blender with an ice cube. I add in 2 scoops of the Javi instant coffee with protein, because each one of those scoops has 10 grams of protein in it. Add it to the 30 grams of protein in the pre-made shake. Blend it all together. That's 50 grams of protein, and your girl is pleased. Plus, it gives me energy, and I need that. I start my day at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't finish my day till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. That's a long day for me. So with that said, I have to do what I have to do in order to be able to get up the next morning and make another video. And that's how I do it. Now, as for the weather, no real complaints considering it's still February. The low today was 41. The high today is expected to be at 62. And the current weather was 42 degrees. I don't know what it is right now. I'm not going to look it up. I'll just be honest with you. Now, as to announcements, happy birthday or happy anniversary if today is your special day. I sincerely appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today, and I thank you for your time. Now, please also allow me to say, hey there, hey to my best buds. How are you guys today? And greetings and salutations to the royal court. Now, if you're wondering who my best buds are and who the royal court is, well, the answer is very simple. Those are the members of my channel. These are people who have chosen to take their love a little bit higher and become official members of my channel. I am so honored and so grateful to have each and every one of them as a member of my support team, because they encourage me to do a little bit more and a little bit extra. And I'm happy to do that. Those people get exclusive member posts and information. They will be getting behind the scenes information and the royal esteemed court. Yes, they get a live video every Saturday before we do our traditional 10 o'clock live. Theirs is at 9. And if you're interested in becoming a member, by all means, either hit the join button on your device. And if you don't see a join button, then go ahead and hit the description box, because I've put a link in there just for you. So please, by all means, consider yourself invited to join the royal court or become a best bud. Now, before I go any further, please allow me to take a moment to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. This is someone who might not be having the best time of it right now, and I want to give them a little bit extra love and encouragement. And please allow me to do that. And to our special friend, hello. How are you today? This is not a moment that I want to rush through or get over. This is a moment that I want to take and spend just with you. I need to remind you of something. I love you. I love you. I am proud of you, and I'm with you as much as somebody on the internet can be. But I also need to remind you, you need to eat. You need to drink your water. And if meds are appropriate, please take your meds. I also have to say to you that you need to have real conversations with people in your real life, whether that's a friend or a family member, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a trusted person of faith. I don't know, but I know you need to talk with people, because I can only be here in the limited capacity of when you turn on the internet. When that goes away, I'm not there. But you need love. You deserve love. Even when you're not ready to love yourself, you need those things. So, have those conversations. If you don't have anyone in your life that you can have those types of conversations with, this might be the exact right time for you to reach out to someone professionally to get a little bit extra help and support. This would be a good time to use your resources to find someone you can talk to. And I don't give information of email addresses, websites, or telephone numbers because I don't know what country you're in. I'm in the United States, and I know some of the sources that are available, but I'm not the walking dictionary of all of that information. I'm going to ask you on my behalf, find that information for you. And if it's appropriate, reach out, get help, and know that I will be here tomorrow to remind you that I love you. I'm proud of you. Okay? So for now, sit back and relax. I'm going to keep talking, but I'm not going to forget about you. Okay? And guys, thank you for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation with our very special friend. Sometimes I'm that special friend who needs to be reminded to eat and drink my water. And yes, to take my meds. I've done those things today. Not my water. Still got that on the list of things to do. Now, onward to the rest of the conversation. And yes, I'm looking at my notes because even though I filmed this video, I always check my notes. I don't want to forget anything important that I want to say to you. So, here's a reminder that I would have otherwise forgotten. There will not be a book club meeting tomorrow night. Instead, I'm going to have a collaborative video with Marti of Flossom Crochet with Marti. Marti and I are doing a year-long make-along, and in that mail, #RandoMail2025, we are going to go over in tomorrow's live the stitch and colorway for the month of March. You see, each month we release a colorway and a stitch for that month, and you're allowed to make whatever you like. We don't give you instructions on that. We do have a rule, and that is that you cannot show the product that you're making. You can show a picture of the stitch and colorway that you're using, but that's it. We want everyone to guess. We want folks to wonder, but we want to keep it a secret. It's something special. Hold on to it for now. But use the hashtag if you show your stitch and your colorway, okay? Now, that is that. Of course, that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, and that will be in place of what would have been book club. Now, of course, talking about book club, the March book is the 12-week year. It was a book recommendation. I'm excited to dive deep into it. Yes, I've already got my copy. If you haven't, look in the description box and click that button. That's going to take you to an Amazon link, which will allow you to either buy a digital copy of the book or a physical copy of the book. But I want you to take a little bit of time and invest in you and in your productivity. And how do you do that? You do it by grabbing that book. We're going to talk about it together over the course of the month of March, and I'm going to give you some tools, tips, and tricks to improve your productivity by using that book. So let's get started with that. Now, On to the fact that today is Tuesday. As it is Tuesday, today is Terminology Tuesday. And we have 4 terms that we're going to go over very quickly today because I am running out of time. The first term is SL. The next term, SLST. That's one term. The next term, SP in brackets, the letter S, and then ST. Now, all of that sounds like a verbal salad of what the heck is she talking about? So let me explain. SL is slip. Let's see. Can I show you a slip stitch here? I'll try. And we'll make it super quick. Yes, I know. Me and my hooks. I have a lot of them around. Okay. Here. We have just a little bit of fabric. If I were going to do a half double, there is a half double, right? In the next stitch, I want to slip. So I'm going to grab the yarn using my hook and pull it under. And instead of pulling through both, I'm going to take that same piece that I pulled under and pull through. That's a slip stitch, point blank, period, or a slip. In this case, the next thing you hear me say is SLST. Guess what? Slip stitch. Simple. Then SP in brackets S, space. If this were a fabric that had windows in it, so let's say the previous row, I had 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets across the fabric. Well, the spaces between the double crochets, those are called spaces, not windows, though I love calling them windows because that's what they look like. Now, those spaces, do I have anything around? Yes, I do. The spaces, these little boxes, yeah, those spaces, instead of crocheting in those tiny little chains that you see here, you're going to go over the top of those. If they're telling you to do double crochets in the spaces in between. That's simple. ST, guess what? Real hard one here. It's stitch. Simple, stitch. And I explained it when I said SLST. So those are your terms for today. If I seem scattered now, it's because I'm 17 minutes in. I have less than 5 minutes before a child knocks on my door. So I'm going to scoot. I love you. I thank you for being patient with me during this not so traditional video, but traditional in the sense that I gave you all the information I wanted to give you. I am going to remind you to eat. Drink your water. Your body needs it. You need it. And I love you. So I'm going to mommy you for a moment. Eat. Drink your water. If you are someone who takes meds, please take your meds. Don't just put them on the table and say, oh, I'm going to eat, I'm going to eat and then I'll take my meds and then go 8, 10, 12 hours without doing so. When it's appropriate, please take your meds. And don't forget, I love you. I am so proud of you. And I so hope the audio for this video works because I don't have a mic available. So I'm hoping it worked out. Fingers crossed. And for now, just for now, I'm going to say a verbal goodbye, but to remind you, don't go anywhere. I'm about to give you that screen card I mentioned earlier. We're going to have some awesome music. I'm going to crochet. Then I'll give you the rest of the video. For now. I love you. And I'll see you on the other side of that screen card. So don't go anywhere. Till then, bye-bye. you.